How was the darshan for all of you? How did you experience today's darshan, today's initiation, revelations, and this extraordinary darshan? Wow. I see the whole chat just flooded. How was it for all of you? Wow. Extraordinary. So powerful. Gratitude to Swamiji. Wow. Such a very powerful darshan and satsang. Must listen to this minimum 3 times. Wow, I see so many people continuously posting many messages of love, gratitude, and your experiences. We highly encourage all the participants to please share all your experiences here as well as on Facebook and your other social media platforms. Take a few minutes and please share it. How was it to have this tremendous blessings from Swamiji, directly from Swamiji, receiving these blessings and experiencing this powerful shift in your inner space? How is it for all of you? How is it to listen to Swamiji's voice, to listen to the Devarams, Tiruvasam being sung in Swamiji himself singing each of these songs, and these amazing revelations from Swamiji? How did you all enjoy the darshan? I see the chat is flooded with so many messages from people. Actually, just to connect, see what Swamiji has revealed. Already, Swamiji has told us what exactly is going to happen. Like, we are the most fortunate group of people because we know what exactly is going to be the future and we can prepare ourselves for it. Okay. And okay, Ma Jnaneshananda has posted it was so cool to hear him singing. And my Yogamala was saying I was also singing along with Swamiji. It was so beautiful. Absolutely. Just to hear, like, it is like the meaning of all the verses comes so alive when Swamiji sings it. So now we are going to be entering into power manifestation. Understand now in this powerful space that you are in. Understand, just see. Like Swamiji said, your mind's ups and downs, any of your physical, physiological, neurological ups and downs does not matter. You are beyond all of that. The space, the frequency of vibrating right now is because it is your true self, the first person of you being just made alive. Swamiji is infused Paramashiva into your very core. Sit now in this same space. You will see how the power manifestation happens to you. And right now, all of you can actually experience, see, this highest energy that somebody is transmitted to all of us right now. When you just sit and connect, all of you are like brimming with excitement and joy and gratitude and whatnot. And I feel like all the screens are filled with a wide smile. Everyone is so overflowing with bliss and joy. Actually, each of you can, in this space, manifest anything you want. That is why the time after darshan is one of the most important times. It is like your inner space is malleable. Like anything you want, you can make that into reality right now. When you manifest powers, that's the best way you can channel the entire energy that you have to create whatever you want as reality. Now we are going to be manifesting the power of length. And what we're going to be doing is, I'm going to be showing you all various different places, and I'm going to be requesting all of you to scan and identify the distance, and you're going to literally do like a GPS. You're going to manifest like a GPS. We all know how the Google map works, right? So if you want to go from one place to another, just by connecting to Swamiji and just by whenever you want to go one place to another, just by putting it on Google Maps, you'll be able to know the exact duration, the exact distance, etc. Right? You'll even know If there's a lake in between, is there a bridge or is there some shopping mall? You will know the landmarks, you will know the distance, you will know the traffic jam, all of it, correct? Your third eye, you have the ability to access live information between any 2 points as it is happening at that moment, and you will be able to manifest. This power of GPS, you will be able to see the distance and direction between any 2 points. Now, what I'm going to be doing is, I'm going to be projecting to you all 2 places, okay? It will be images of 2 places. It could be a temple, it could be anything. It's just 2 random places. And I'm going to request all of you to scan and identify what are the 2 places, the distance. Like you're going to basically identify all the details that a GPS gives, a Google map gives. You're going to literally identify all of them through the third. Understanding? So let's all start. I'm going to be projecting to you all 2 different places. And I request all of you to connect to Swamiji and scan through the third eye. Identify the distance and the duration. Identify all the details of this place. What is point A? What is point B? What is the distance? And draw like a map, like an abstract, like a kind of a line drawing you can do to just show what is the distance between the 2 places, what is the duration, and all the other aspects of it.
Paramashivoham Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham
Please relax. Hope all of you have finished. Post whatever you saw through the third eye and describe the details. Now, I'm going to be actually showing you all the exact answers of what is the distance, what is the duration between these two places. And I request all of you to verify and see if it is matching. All right. So actually take time. Make sure you sit and manifest this. Here, the exact answer that was question that was projected to you all. It is the distance between two places. And as you all can see here, here's a map. The distance is 5.7 kilometers and duration is 21 minutes. It is from the Arc de Triomphe in France, Paris, to Ganesha temple in Paris. This is the exact distance between the two. Okay, I see so many answers being posted, and it's very nice to see. Actually, I see so many of you gotten very close to the answer. See, understand whatever you are seeing as the answers inside you. Continuously keep manifesting it, keep sharing it. When you do it more and more and more, right, it will lead you to a breakthrough. So whenever you all are like, you want to manifest a breakthrough and how you understand the length, breadth, or depth dimensions, actually sit, consciously spend time on building these powerful cognitions and experiences through your power manifestation aspect. Are all of you understanding? All right. Now, I request all the participants to share how many of you did not manifest or how many of you had some kind of a obstacle, like you tried and it didn't happen, or you did not see anything. Can I request all of you to post in the chat? How many of you amongst you all here could not see anything, or you felt like you tried and it didn't come clearly, you were not able to see, or you saw something and it was not very clear to you, or you did not get the right answer? How many of you had like that? And how many of you have manifested? Can I request all of you to share? Okay. Firstly, for all the participants that could not see, length dimension directly connects all the incompletions that you carry about education, the incompletions that you would have carried about mathematics, numbers. When you complete with that, you will actually manifest it as reality. Jnanish is saying, I saw something different, so I believe my mind was stepping in. Okay, Maivana Grabin is saying, I knew the place of the art, but not sure about the temple was in France or in India. Ivana, you should not use your logic. See, you're trying to guess, oh, because it's a temple, it could be in India. That's the problem. See, all of you listen. Wherever you all felt stuck, you were not able to see, if you felt like it did not manifest completely, all of you, please just revisit. And I sincerely request all of you to take time to look in and see if you carry any incompletions related to numbers. If you carry any incompletion related to maybe maths or numbers, then many times you'll find the resistance. You'll just not even know why. But you'll find yourself resisting that aspect. So I sincerely request all of you to actually take that time to look in and to complete if you have any incompletions inside of you related to maths. Okay, so now we're all going to be entering to the next session of the day, where we're going to be learning, understanding Panchakritya through the eyes of Paramadvaita. We're going to be learning about Panchakrityas from various different aspects of Hinduism.
Today, I'm giving you the core truths of Sadashiva, the biology of enlightenment, discovering your highest potential from the viewpoint of Shat Darshana, means Purva Mimamsa and Uttara Mimamsa. Paramashiva's 5 major aspects: creation, sustenance, rejuvenation, delusion, liberation. These 5 aspects, you can connect with these 5 aspects from Dvaita, Visishtadvaita and Advaita angles. Understand? From the angle of Dvaita, understanding creation, understanding sustenance, understanding rejuvenation, understanding delusion, understanding liberation. From angle of Visishtadvaita, understanding creation, understanding sustenance, understanding rejuvenation, understanding delusion, understanding liberation. From the angle of Advaita, understanding creation, understanding sustenance, understanding rejuvenation, understanding delusion, understanding liberation. I tell you, I really tell you, you will find crores of temples, lakhs of monasteries, thousands of gurus, but only very few incarnations. When you find an enlightened being's love, when you are fortunate enough to taste and get to be around the enlightened being, don't miss the amazing possibilities, the amazing space can happen in you, the amazing depth which can happen in you. Please understand. Allow the Master's love to work inside you with joy, with love, with cooperation. Training becomes much easier and simple, straightforward. When you celebrate Master's presence, he also celebrates your presence. Understand? When you celebrate Master's presence, he also celebrates your presence. When you allow the Master's love fill you, when you allow yourself to be soaked in his love, in his presence, it fills you and overflows through you as a love for the Master. Please understand. When the love of the Master gets poured in you and turns into the love for the Master and connects back with him, you are enlightened. Now nothing more is there in you which you can call as you. When the circle is complete, you are complete, he is complete. That is what I call Advaita Swarupa, the Advaita. When you are experiencing love of the Master, it is Visishta Advaita. When you are experiencing love for the Master, it is Dvaita. When the circle is complete, it is Advaita. when you are experiencing love of the master, it is Visishtadvaita, means you are part of the whole. He makes you feel so complete. You feel you are part of the whole. That is exactly the truth of Visishtadvaita. You are part of the whole. All of you listen. I was revealing some of the most important, powerful understanding about the whole cosmic knowledge system. First, Purva Mimamsa, which reveals about the beings of higher lokas. Uttara Mimamsa, which is science, to relate with them, to manifest them in your life. In this higher loka beings, major six, like Ganapati, Subramanya, Paramashiva Shakti, Paramashiva, Parandama, Surya, Shanmata, and three system of philosophy, Dvaita, Visishtadvaita, Advaita, and through each of these philosophies you can relate with each god. That creates the multiple sampradayas in Hinduism. And Paramashiva is five aspects: creation, sustenance, rejuvenation, delusion, liberation. These five you can approach from the angle of Dvaita, Visishtadvaita, Advaita. This understanding, type, each one of you please type what you understood from this few minute introduction. Then I will take you to the next step and give you the deepest clarity and sakshatkara. Oh, listen. Listen intensely, sincerely. Listen. When you are in Dvaita, God is separate, you are separate. In that idea, how you look at the creation, how you look at the sustenance, maintenance process, how you look at rejuvenation, how you look at delusion, how you look at liberation. Contemplate deeply. Usually when you are in duality, Dvaita, you feel creation is real, as it is. So scientists are the greatest beings for you. When I say E is not equivalent to MC square, so many people resisted, refuted, made fun. But now, from multiple sources, multiple people are establishing E is not equal to MC square. I am the first voice. After me, they all started. Go and see, Google. The first voice who declared E is not equal to MC square is me. I spoke from the ultimate truth of Vedic tradition. See, everything that exists, either it is 51% of intensity, and 49% of the matter, or 51% of the matter, 49% of the intensity. Instead of matter, let me use the word intensity and continuity. See, everything that exists, either 1% extra intensity, 1% less continuity, or 1% extra continuity or 1% extra intensity. That is the only way a duality, dvandva, dvaita mind can perceive. But Advaitic mind only knows intensity and continuity does not have independent, separate existence. Intensity is intensity. Continuity is continuity. It both are qualities of same existence. Dualistic mind will see creation as truth, will see maintenance as work, will see rejuvenation as a death, will not have an idea about delusion, always will be afraid of anything unknown, will always have the greed for liberation. That's all. This is the way the duality, the Dvaitic mind works. Visishtadvaita mind comes a little up. It looks at creation as not truth or reality. It needs to be explored. It is there, but we do not know fully about it. We need to explore. A Visishtadvaita mind will see maintenance not as a work, a spontaneous. Happening, but not simultaneous. Listen. Spontaneous, but not simultaneous. Spontaneous, but one after the another. That's the way Visishtadvaita mind sees it. But Advaitic mind sees maintenance as spontaneous and simultaneous and synergetic. A Visishtadvaita mind sees rejuvenation as a crossroad. It can either lead to destruction or rejuvenation. How you travel based on that. But Advaiti will see all rejuvenation, all samhara is rejuvenation because there is no destruction. About delusion, a Visishtadvaita mind will see it is like when you connect with source, you are out of delusion. When you move away from source, you are into delusion. But Advaitic mind knows delusion is a delusion is a delusion. How can you give easiness, existence to delusion? Yes. Now listen. Listen carefully. See, creation. A dual Dvaiti mind will see creation as reality, truth. A Visishtadvaiti mind will see not completely true, not completely false, need to explore. An Advaiti's mind will see this creation is experienced in my inner space. As it is seen externally, it does not have existence. Sustenance, about sthiti, maintenance. The Dvaiti will see it's a hard work, lot of work. Visishtadvaiti will see it's a spontaneous process, but not simultaneous. It's a spontaneous process, but happens one by one. Spontaneous, but not simultaneous. Advaiti will see maintenance, sthiti, as spontaneous and simultaneous. Same way, rejuvenation, samhara. Dvaiti will see samhara as death, end. And Dvaitis are always afraid of Rudra because they feel samhara is end, death. But Visishtadvaiti will see that as the exit, means like crossroad. You can either make it as rejuvenation or get destroyed, make it as destruction. But Advaiti will see all samhara only as rejuvenation because he knows there is no destruction possible in the existence. Next, delusion. A Dvaiti will see delusion as complete kind of a demon, devil, do not know what is happening. Oh, it is a hell, patala, all that, naraka, hell, all that kind of an idea. The Visishtadvaiti will see if you move away from source, you will fall into delusion. If you move near to the source, you will be liberated from delusion. And Advaiti will see delusion is delusion. How can you give easiness for delusion? How can you give existence for delusion? Liberation. Advaiti will see liberation as free from all these other creation, maintenance, rejuvenation, samhara and delusion, free from all this load. It is just like a vacation, free from all stress. Visishtadvaiti will see liberation as becoming one with his source, Paramatma. Dvaiti will see liberation as the outcome of knowledge. Liberation is not something to be achieved, it is the manifestation of knowledge. Now I am coming to the ultimate, Paramadvaita. how a Paramadvaiti will see the creation, how Paramadvaiti will see maintenance, how a Paramadvaiti will see rejuvenation, how Paramadvaiti will see delusion, how Paramadvaiti will see liberation. Listen. Paramadvaiti sees the ultimate truth, creation, sustenance, rejuvenation, delusion, liberation, everything is a spontaneous, simultaneous, synergetic existence the way Paramashiva exists and more. And Paramadvaiti knows Dvaita is also Satya, Visishtadvaita is also Satya, the Advaita is also Satya. At various frequencies, all these three are Satyas. By raising the frequency of the being, making them realize the Paramadvaita is the Parama Satya, ultimate Satya. Listen. Maybe what I am revealing now, to make a table column of five aspects of Sadashiva: creation, sustenance, rejuvenation, delusion, liberation. Satyo Jata Vamadeva Agora Tatpurusha Isana. And put the how Dvaiti C, Visishtadvaiti C, Advaiti C, and Paramadvaiti C. If you make the column, you will see clearly most of your problems are internal non-understanding. When these internal non-understandings are cleared, life becomes Leela. You just manifest what you want. Listen. Having right understanding about the maintenance takes away all your tiredness and boredom. Multiple silly problems disappear. Today what I revealed is practically the whole Hinduism in a nutshell, in one tabular column. I'll make this as a realization in you all now through this initiation and darshan of Sadashiva. I'll make this as a sakshatkara in you all. Om, 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 Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om, Om, Om.
What's the interplay between the 25 states of consciousness and the 11 dimensions?
I should say, 25 states of the consciousness is what you perceive, you go through. 11 dimensions of universe is what universe perceives it is going through.
So if you change your state of consciousness, you'll automatically change the dimension you're in,
Yes,
and vice
sure.
versa?
When somebody moves to Turyatita, he will never be in length. Naturally, he will be more and more in length, breadth, depth, time, space. Surely change of consciousness leads to change of state.
But will the change in state actually lead to a change in consciousness as well? If you
Yes,
go
both.
both.
See, when you change, world changes. When world changes, you change.
But will a change has to be regressive? Let's say you achieved Torya Theta to Torya Theta. There's no way you'll actually go back to being deep sleep.
I
deep
should
sleep,
tell
right?
you, the regressive possibility completely disappears the moment you even you enter into Turiya. After that, no regressive possibility. Till Jakrat, there is regressive possibility. But not after the Turiya.
When I am in a relationship or I am having a meaningful conversation with somebody, is it just the state in which I am there that will define the quality of relationship or conversation I am having? Or is it that in that state, what is the extent of length, breadth and depth I have? That will decide.
No. Actually, the state in which you exist, that decides. Length, breadth, depth is always liquid. It just gets altered the moment you shift that state. Just a simple remembrance of the Guru. The intimate touch, that experience, remembrance, your whole energy will be shifted. The length, breadth, depth will be different. That is why we have in Sanskrit, Smaranat Mukti, just by remembrance, liberation. So, you don't have to bother about length, breadth, depth of that dimension, that space. The space you are in matters.
So, the 5 components of these 11 dimensions, are they anyway related to the Panchabhutas? Because they seem
No. 5 elements are, all 5 elements are within the, see, that space is different, this space is different. The space in Panchabhuta is Vyoma. The space in this 11 dimensions is Akasha.
Okay,
Vyoma is different, Akasha is different.
I see. And one more follow-up question. The Dvadasa Jyotirlingas, some of them are supposed to express a certain tattva like Akasha tattva or Vayu tattva.
No, that is Panchabhuta Lingas.
Oh, so that is
Dvadas
also...
Jyotirlinga is different. Panchabhuta Lingas are like a Tiruvannamalai is Agni, Kanchipuram is the earth, and Tiruvanekkaval water, and Kalahasti air, Chidambaram Akash. That means the Vyoma.
I'm also trying to understand the space. So in the 63 Nayanmar story, Pusalar Nayanar, he builds a temple in the mind.
That is a depth.
Depth. And
see, from the space, he builds in depth. He does not have length, breadth. That is why his temple was more strong than the temple built by a king with a stone and a mud.
Right. Sadashiva attends his temple. Right.
Not only that, after the Kumbhabhishekam, Sadashiva gives the boon to that Pusalar Nayanar. The temple you built will become reality in the physical plane, and it is still there in Kanchipuram.
Yes,
See, all of you, I don't know how many of you know this story. See, in Kanchipuram, the temple which was taken out of Pusalar's inner depth and kept out by Sadashiva is still there. You will be surprised. All those pillars and stones does not look like a carved, as if they have been done by some chemical. See, those pillars does not have a chiseling mark. It is done as if they applied some chemical and they made the pillars out of stone. It is still there in Kanchipuram. There is a temple in Kanchipuram
which Pusalar Nayanar built in his depth, and after accepting that, Sadashiva makes that into reality and keeps it in the real plane, in the means physical plane.
Swamiji, one question. Is there any correlation between the Trayogunas and the states of consciousness?
I should say, the whole deep sleep is tamas, and dream and Jakrat belongs to Rajas, Turiya and Turyatita belongs to Sattva. I should say Turiya belongs to Sattva, Turyatita not even Sattva, it's beyond Sattva.
Thank you, Swamiji.
So my question is,
Not as plants. As plants, you don't build muscle memory and biomemory.
In manifesting reality, you said desires don't manifest, beliefs manifest. So desire is the length and belief is the breadth. Is that?
I should say, desire is length, belief is the space of deeper breadth and higher depth. It is the space between the breadth and depth. Because some of your beliefs get into depth.
And where does the time factor, time and action come into picture? Like how long does it take?
It depends on the depth. If the depth is more, it touches the time. If the depth is less, it is touching the breadth. It's like a 5 blocks, one on the another. If the length is too much, it is touching the breadth. If the breadth is too much, it is touching the depth. If the depth is too much, it is touching the time. If the time is too much, it is touching the space.
So what decides how long it will take? Something.
Intensity.
Intensity of belief?
No, intensity of your decision, conscious decision. Even belief, you see, I should say, belief is not depth. Your will is depth. Belief does not make depth. Your will makes depth. Conscious will makes depth.
Swamiji, I have one more question. I've noticed many times when I'm waking up in the morning, I'm awake, but my body is dead as a stone. It's not moving.
That is more of a breadth, not depth.
Okay.
It is like a part of your imagination is not ready to settle with your body.
Swamiji, it looks like that there is some correlation between the different states, what we have, like Turyatita, and the depth.
No. In every state, all these three are active in a smaller or higher level. For example, in the lower 9 states, more length, less breadth, and almost no depth.
Okay.
Higher states, more depth, very less breadth, and almost no length. Now, with all my integrity, I am telling you, I do not have any words inside. The words I uttered gave a break, no word inside at that time. Now I did not have word inside.
Yes.
Only for uttering it gets generated and gets uttered. Then back.
So it's a combination of a state and your depth, Swamiji?
State alters the length, breadth, depth division of you.
So
state alters the length of the length and breadth of the breadth and depth of the depth.
Yeah. So at a being level, we keep on floating basis our state into different dimensions.
I should say, states influence dimensions, dimensions influence state. If you sit and unclutch before falling asleep, you will not have the nightmare.
Yeah.
If you have a nightmare, morning you will not be able to do unclutching. If you have a Kundalini awakening, you will not have nightmare. If you have a nightmare, then awakening your Kundalini will be a little difficult. So all of them are interconnected.
So at Sadashivoham, what we are experiencing is
I am working on the unit of you. See, unit of you is, you feel I exist. That I. That's a unit of jiva.
Yes.
Unit of dimensions is a space which I am going to give you the experience. Unit of Sadashiva is Shakti, which I am already working on you and feeding you into which. Understand? More and more Shakti is fed in your mouth, more and more you will feel Sadashivatva. Like if you eat, whatever you eat, that only you will belch.
True.
So if you are fed Sadashivatva, you will belch Sadashivatva. That's it. Unit of Sadashiva is Shakti. I think all of you are clear about these three units. Unit of Jiva is I. Unit of dimensions of the universe is space. Unit of Sadashiva is Shakti. So I am working with, actually all these three are one and the same. Shakti, space, I is one and the same. So awakening them and filling you with that Advaita is the whole Sadashivoham process. Actually, I am giving you some experience, then spending little time giving you logical understanding. Because of the strength of the experience, you understand it deeply. Because of the understanding's depth, you get into deeper experience. So this virtuous circle, because the experience has started, the virtuous circle is running. If the experience is not there, no listening, no experience, it will be vicious circle. Teachers put you in vicious circle, masters put you in virtuous circle. Yes.
Swamiji, for the depth, you had used three expressions, I think: cognition, consciousness, and being. So
all three different words pointing towards the same experience.
So, but cognition can be good and bad both.
Being also can be good and bad. Depth can be good and bad.
Okay.
The same, when you have a nightmare, you are going through the depth only. It's not that depth is good. Depth can be good.
So for making it good, the cognition needs to move to
consciously, if you build depth, it will be good.
Okay.
Unconsciously built depth will only be nightmare.
For a happening of any event, is there any way to know the origin of that event, whether it is from depth or breadth or from length?
See, never take a decision when you have a mood swing or depression. Because many times you will permanently damage yourself because you are temporarily upset. After happening, even if you know you have taken the decision when you are in the length, it has no use. Anything, whether the outcome is good or bad, strengthens you is from depth. Anything, whether the outcome is good or bad, makes you shallow, is length. Even the nightmare wakes you up, finally. Yes, bad depth, but wakes you up.
I wanted to ask whether depth is inbuilt in human beings or not, or we have to build it, like...
You are given freedom. I will not say it is inbuilt. The possibility is there, but you should consciously build. Because many times when you don't build, you just die without even experiencing or tasting depth.
Okay. And one more question.
I can say integrity is also one of a powerful way to build depth.
Can you
Integrity is always the tipping point in your life. That's a tipping point, and I tell you, integrity also makes you enjoy life very deeply. For an integrated person, this coffee will taste 1,000 times more than an ordinary person who is superficial. Same coffee, 2 cups. For one it will be coffee, for another one it will be nectar.
And
Integrity matters, increasing the depth of being and experience.
and Swamiji, where do we put aggression and mood swings in? Is it breath or logic?
It is more length.
Length.
Usually, length damages, breadth heals, depth makes it irrelevant. When you are doing a poetry, art, dance, music, it heals. Logic hurts, emotion heals, depth makes it redundant, irrelevant.
But you talked about 3 levels, like the one which you gave the Trishul example and being example and universe. So is it that we are being better and better, like going up?
I have given you understanding. For understanding, I use these examples.
And can you explain depth in the universe level?
Vishwamitra creating Trishangu Swarga.
I don't know that.
Vishwamitra created a new heaven for Trishangu. If you are deeper enough within you, you can not only handle you, control you, you can even control things outside you. You can create your body temperature, change the body temperature and make the rain happen.
When we are not aware about this, and then what's our state?
About which?
About the dimensions. What is our state?
When you are not even intellectually introduced and you are not opened your eyes for it. Like how a born blind man, difference between born blind and the fellow with eyes. Ignorance is suffering. Not being introduced to the unit of you, unit of universe, unit of God is torture. Being introduced to the unit of you, unit of God, unit of universe is a mandatory basic requirement. It is a owner's manual for a body. Along with every body, the owner's manual should come. See, it's like a saying, oh, if I have not introduced the owner's manual to my car, what will happen? What will happen? Anything can happen. A Gurukul, the first job of the Gurukul is introducing to every being unit of you, unit of universe, unit of Sadashiva. That's the first lesson. And then making them understand life from the unit. See, if you have to teach physics to the kids, you naturally teach unit of length, millimeter, centimeter. Same way, how you teach units of everything. Liter means unit of liquids, 1 milliliter, 2 milliliter. Like how you teach units. You need to teach the unit of being, unit of universe and unit of Sadashiva to every being. Not doing is the crime against humanity. Education is an education only if you are educating the units of life. These 3 are units of life.
Nityanandam Swamiji. Swamiji, I want to understand this depth dimension, the equivalent of this from the modern physics point of view. My understanding might be very limited, but I think, see, for example, what these guys are telling us now is that when we observe certain phenomena, we change the result.
See, they only gone up to the breadth of the physics.
Breadth.
See, length of the physics is A plus B is C, 1 plus 1 is 2. Now, this whole observer changes the result is only a breadth of the physics. Still the fools have not gone to the depth of the physics.
Understood, Swamiji.
Understand?
Yes, Swamiji.
Now I can move my hand and move the sun is the depth of the physics.
Understood, Swamiji. All these mystical powers, all this is completely...
See, I can move my hand here and move the sun there is the depth of the physics. Very difficult for the physics to grasp. Even the breadth of the physics they are catching only after so many hundreds of years.
Yes, Swamiji.
Understand? You see, length of the physics is Newton. Breadth of the physics is observer influences the observed. The depth of the physics will be quantum. Not these guys, the quantum word they are using. In this, the quantum word they are using, they are trying to show more an agnostic, atheist way of, this is the way the parallel universe exists, but they are not saying our will has a powerful role to play with the parallel universe. See, the moment you say there is certain will which plays, then the independent intelligence operating the whole mechanism need to be accepted, which is Sadashiva, which they don't want. That is why they are trying to keep the depth of the physics as agnostic as possible due to their unscientific stupidity.
Understood, Swami.
See, what is unscientific? Not exploring because of your vested interests. Agnosticism removed from quantum physics will make the scientist a genuine seeker, will lead them to enlightenment.
Understood, Swamiji. Thank you, Swamiji.
Anybody who has studied little quantum physics?
Swamiji.
You can, of course, there I know so many, Rajesh, it's agnosticism. Not letting the quantum physicists do the real scientific depth because of their vested interest of not letting the independent intelligence possibility of existence. They go on denying, not looking at that direction, that parallel universe as a possibility of the will's existence of manipulation and manifestation. The difference between the agnostics and the Agama. Agama is very clear. The depth of the physics as an independent intelligence playing the creation, maintenance, destruction, delusion, liberation part. And understand, I am manifesting powers to establish theism of the quantum physics. The theistic quantum physicist is my Balasans. If I have to define my Balasans, theistic quantum physicist. Actually, I told some of my Balasans, hey, don't write 12th examination. I'll make big universities, give you honorary doctorate. When they bring it, tell them put it at the feet and go. Don't touch by hand. It's dirty. See, this world needs to know, when the depth is awakened, the education is different. Actually, I am going through the fluttering period of my Gurukul. Means I am at crossroads. That is why I have to justify my Gurukul so much, and in few years you will see 10 times longer queue. This middle class Indian parents will be standing here like how they stand outside the US embassy for visa for my Gurukul administration, for my Gurukul admission. Now I am going through the crossroads where I am yet to establish, see, I have established certain things, but I have not completely established the utility value of this in the regular life. Once I establish that, then these middle class Indian parents will be standing here in queue up to Bangalore. People will ask, what queue is standing? No, Biddi Nityananda Gurukul admission opened, so we are all standing for application. See, when the physics is looked at from the angle of depth, with the integrity to the scientific seeking, Atado Brahma Jignasat, let us inquire into the reality for the sake of reality. When that starts with the depth, the being produced is called theistic quantum physicist, my Balasans, who will wave the hands and move the planet's effects and will always be bound down in front of deity. Who can wave the hands and materialize what you want, who will always bow down and bend in front of a deity. Theistic quantum physicist.
Everybody has three life. Public life, so means social life. Private life with the family, close family. Secret life. Very rarely, maybe only 1 or 2 persons will be part of your secret life. Understand? Public life is your friends, relatives. Private life maybe 1 or 2 person from your family or close friend. Secret life, very rarely 1 or 2. Surely it will not be from the family. Very rare somebody from your family becomes part of your secret life. Understand, when you are praying with a low self-image, low inner image, oh God, you are great, but I am sinner, I am powerless. You can maximum be only part of Sadashiva's public life. Only from the right inner image, when you declare Shivoham, you enter into his private life. When you understand, he is not jealous of you, he is not unhappy having you as him. When you catch the secret, he is also celebrating you. He is waiting for you. Not only he is not jealous, He is waiting to celebrate you, and He is waiting to make your declaration as reality, even if it is with all the self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial. When you understand this secret and declare Shivoham as your reality, you become part of Sadashiva's secret life. Understand, God is not one, God is oneness. If God is one, the God has to be jealous. He has to be holding his seat, authority, throne. But Sadashiva knows the reality. Oneness is God, not one. So, He is waiting for every one of us to celebrate the oneness, to celebrate His existence. Understand? This is the most important secret you need to know. When you try to declare, when you try to raise yourself, when you want to experience Shivoham, you are Shiva. The space of Sadashiva is not jealous of you, is not angry with you, is not disturbed by you. He welcomes you and celebrates you. Understand? Sadashiva's social life, public life is what you read in Puranas. He went and killed that demon, he went and blessed that devotee, all that. Whatever he shared personally as the original secrets of enlightenment, as Agama to Devi, Subramanya, Nandi, all of them are part of his private life. Rare beings who are able to understand the secret, just like yearning, devotion, seeking for Shiva is in your eyes, the same seeking is there in Sadashiva's eyes for you, to be one with him. Understand? The seeking and yearning you carry in your eyes when you gaze at me is there in my eyes when I see you. This is the secret of the secret. Whoever catches that secret of the secret and declares the truth, yes, when I decide to be he is waiting to have me as he. Just like I was waiting, he was also waiting. Whoever understands this secret and declares Shivoham, they become the part of Sadashiva's secret life. understand. Powerful declaration integrates your body, mind, consciousness. Brings tremendous completion with Sadashiva, makes you experience the inner space of Sadashiva and manifests the powers of Sadashiva. Don't even bother about powers. When you become part of his secret life, he simply manifests through you. He is waiting to have more bodies through which he can manifest. If your eyes are carrying deep yearning, seeking, I guarantee you, when he sees you, his eyes also have to carry that same seeking, yearning for you. You are not a poor orphan human being or sinner. Amritasya putraha. You are born from his very DNA. When you want him, he has to want you. If this truth does not click with you, then you can continue to be part of his public life. Doing bhakti means being part of Sadashiva's public life. Doing sadhana, spiritual practices as per his instructions in agamas, means you are becoming part of his private life. Declaring, knowing this secret, hey, when I want you, I know you want me. Hey, I know because you want me only, you put the seed of me wanting you. When you catch that secret and start enjoying that in your heart, in your being, celebrating, even you are seeking, hey, I think he wants me, that is why he put the seeking that I want him in me. The moment you catch that secret of the secret and declare, Shivoham, Sada Shivoham, I am he is me, he is waiting for my yes to manifest through me. I am waiting for him to manifest through me. Why are we waiting when we both want each other? What stupidity! When you understand the whole stupidity and declare Sada Shivoham from your being, you become part of his secret life. There will be enough of fools on the planet Earth. No, no, no. How can we be part of him? He, we. He, me. There will be enough of fools. Make sure you are not influenced by those fools, but you are influenced by the fellow who reveals the secret of Sadashiva in you, as a person who tasted the inner space of Sadashiva, established in the inner space of Sadashiva. Now what I am telling you is Mahadeva Ragasya. Jivatma, the individual existence. The moment the individual existence, Jivatma, starts yearning and seeking for oneness with the Paramatma, Sadashiva, the whole, understand, call never starts from individual. It always have to be initiated by the Sadashiva. Individual has no capacity to initiate the call. He can only pick up the phone. Individual Jivatma has no outgoing facility available. He only has an incoming. All the outgoing is only with Sadashiva. Only he can call, he can invoke, he can provoke seeking in you. The moment the bell is ringing in your heart, understand he called. Don't think you are calling. Don't think you are calling, he called. Answer it. Knowing this Mahadeva Rahasya, seeking itself is a signal he wants you. Seeking itself is a signal he wants to manifest through you. Seeking itself is a signal he wants oneness with you. Understand? You can go on believing either your self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial, or the secret I am revealing now. It's up to you. The moment what I am saying clicks with you, you have started understanding Deva Rahasya, you have started understanding Mahadeva Rahasya, start declaring clearly, the seeking in me is the signal you have a secret crush on me. It is Sadashiva's secret crush on you, only expresses as seeking in you. Seeking is a too powerful gift which ordinary human beings can't afford. Only if you have tasted honey, you will start searching for honey. Only if you have tasted the oneness, knowingly or unknowingly. Sometimes you may not know it is oneness, you may not know how to articulate or verbalize. Somewhere you have hit, somewhere it has hit you, that is why you even want it. Understand? Your seeking is the clear note, a clear signal, Sadashiva as secret crush on you. Proceed with courage. I am the ambassador. I am responsible for what I am talking. The moment seeking starts, he is calling. He is calling. Don't be fool. to think he needs something from you. No, he just needs you. Not something through you. He just needs you. Understand? He is waiting to manifest himself through you. He is waiting to expand himself through you. He is waiting the you in him to experience he in you. Understand this secret and declare with all your will, deeper and deeper, greater and greater, Sadashivoham, Sadashivoham, Sadashivoham. With this
all of us just listen to the secrets of how Sadashiva, Paramashiva's manifestation of Sadashiva, created all of us in this way. See, what Swamiji revealed to all of us in this session today, what the science of Swamiji is gifted all of us today. It's one of the most amazing sciences to understand. Because Swamiji has gifted us to cognize how we are the Lord of our lives. Srishti, Sthiti, Samhara, Prabhava, and Anugraha. How we do all the Panchakrityas in our life. So this was one of the most amazing revelations from Swamiji today. Hope all of you enjoyed it. And tomorrow we have something very interesting. Tomorrow, the deity being Mahasadashivoham Level, we're going to tap into one of the most powerful tools that we have with us all the time. We are going to learn how to awaken and access the subtle groups in our brain, how to access the unlimited possibilities that our brain carries. And it is very, very important. So do not miss. Please be there tomorrow, especially if you are, if you're just studying, if you're starting your career, and you really you want to learn, and with this AI boom on planet Earth, you want to upgrade yourself and you want to learn how to adapt yourself to all of this. Do attend the session tomorrow. You're going to be learning a lot of amazing revelations as to how you can establish yourself in the space of, or how you can, I should say, how you can awaken your whole brain to experience the cosmos. So do not miss. Please be there. We thank all of you for joining with us today. This brings us all to the conclusion of our session today. And let us conclude in the Purna Mantra. पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओम् तत्सत् सर्वं भगवत् श्री नित्यानन्द परमेश्वरपादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्. Thank you all.